Well, the governing New Patriotic Party is calling on former President John Mahama and the NDC to render an unqualified apology to the judiciary and Ghanaians. This comes days after the newly elected chairman of the party, Johnson Asiedu Nketia, revealed the NDC did not have sufficient evidence to back its election petition. General Secretary of the NPP, Justin Koduah, insists the actions by the NDC was reckless and had the potential of exposing the country to extreme political violence.
I'm surprised people want to bring that discussion or debate. He has his own style, I also have my own style. At the end of the day, we all went into our elections and won respectively. And for me, it's not a matter of being a soft-spoken person or being a loud voice or noise-making person. What is important and what will determine which political party wins in 2024 is the strategy that both or in the individual respective political parties will put in place. And for me, as the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, I'm more focused on strategy and as to what we need to do to win the 2024 election. And mind you, our history, our ideology are not the same. The criteria based on which NDC will elect their executives is certainly different from that of the NPP.
Mapping here, Johnson Asiedu Nketia against Stephen Tim, you against Fifi Kwete, Nanabi against Yamin. Looking at the capacities of your executives and that of the NDC, do you think it really match?
Well, for me, 2024 elections will decide. The political party that was able to put in place a wonderful, resilient strategy in winning that election. That's the outcome. Because at the end of the day, it's not about Nanabi is A, Asiedu Nketia is B, Fifi Kwete is D. No. And like I indicated to you, we are two distinct political parties. Our history is different from their history. How our party was formed is different from how their party was formed. And again, we are in government, they are in opposition. So what we need to do to retain power is different from what they need to do to win power, to win the elections. So we are two different political parties. So
lastly, you had an advice for Fifi Kwete. Can you say that again?
No, but as you know, I'm senior to him. I became General Secretary before he did. So as my junior General Secretary, I gave my advice, and which is very straightforward, that he should know that he's not or no more a propaganda secretary, but he has become administrator of a major political party in Ghana, and his actions and inactions should marry the position that he occupies. We all know what happened in 2008 when he made several unsavory comments about his former President Koduah, that he has stolen all the goals in Ghana and kept it somewhere, and also MPP had some forest accounts which all turned out to be false. And even when he appeared before the vetting committee in Parliament, he had to render an unqualified apology. We don't need that kind of behavior for the position that he occupies now. And I'm looking forward to having a very fruitful relationship with him as General Secretary of a major political party. And anytime, any day, anywhere, if we have to debate, it will be based on matters of national interest, matters of records, achievements, and it will not be on propaganda and deceit. For that one, I will not go on that tangent.
Are you matching him boot for boot?
I'm not matching him boot for boot, but I'm always ready to set the records.
So that's Justin Koduah. They're saying he is not worried about the capacity of the new executives of the NDC. He is advising his counterpart Fifi Kwete to shun propaganda and engage in intellectual discourse as a general secretary. We look forward to how this will be. But